Welcome to Pure Maths 1. This is the first lesson, although for some bizarre reason I recorded it second. This is trigonometric equations. So, exercise 5.5 in your Oxford textbook, and I'm going to give you a few examples so that you can get working on this by yourselves. If you have any questions, of course, as always, make sure you email me. So, trigonometric equations. Let's try question 1a to start off with. 1a says to solve this equation, 4 sine x is equal to 3. And we are solving the equation between 0 and 360. So there may be more than one solution, as we briefly touched on when I saw you last. So my first step here is going to be to get sine x by itself by dividing both sides by 4, so I end up with sine x is equal to 3/4. And then how do I get rid of the sine? I've got to do the inverse sine, so my next line is going to be x is equal to inverse sine of 3/4. Now, since we're working in degrees, make sure when you do this your calculator is set to degrees. And when you do this, you'll get, hopefully I've done this correctly, x is equal to 48.6. Now this is our principal value, this is the value the calculator gives us. At this stage I like to sketch a little graph. So sine graph looks like this, where this is 0, 360 now, and 90 here. 270 here. You can see that 48.6 is somewhere over here. So by symmetry you can see there's going to be another result within the range of 0 to 360. So you're going to go and 180 minus 48.6. So that is equal to 131.4 degrees. So those are our two answers to the first question. That's 1a. Let's have a look at now 1d. Okay, so again we're going to use this same one here, the same range. 1d says 8 sine x plus 20 is equal to 5. First step, what do you think? What are we going to do first? Well, get rid of the 8. So I'm going to have sine x plus 20 is equal to 5/8. What are we going to do now? Have a think. Okay, so to get rid of the sine, we're going to do the inverse sine of both sides. Okay, and then this will give us our principal values. Now you want to keep this here for now, get out our principal value. So for me, I've got 38.7. At this point, again, just like before, sketch your graph. This is a sine graph again. So let's see, I've got this scenario here, 180, 360, 90, 270. Hope you can see this all right. So 38.7 is roughly here. Again, by symmetry, the other value in this is going to be 180 minus 38.7, which comes to, hopefully I've got this right, it's actually quite hard to think in front of a video, so hopefully I have done this correctly in my prep. Those are our two values for x plus 20. Final step, we want to get x by itself. So x equals 38.7 minus 20 and 141.3 minus 20. So we're going to end up with 18.7 degrees, 38, take away 20, and 121.3 degrees. So those will be our two answers for this equation. Okay, let's move on. Let's try something like a cosine. No, let's try a tan. So we'll try 2c. So for 2c, we're going to have tan 3 theta is equal to 1.988. Step 1, get rid of the tan by performing inverse tan on both sides. And you can try this on your calculator. Remember, what are we for these? We are doing these in, again, 0 to 360. I think, yes, we are. So 3 theta equals, when you chuck this into your calculator, make sure it's set to degrees, you are going to get, I think, 63.297. Okay? And since it's 3 theta, and we're going between 0 and 360, when we divide our answer by 3, this is going to be 21, right? You see that? So that means we can go up to 3 times 360. Now 3 times 360 is 1080. Okay, so because this is giving our answers to 3 theta, the final step is going to be divided by 3. So anything that's over 1080 we can disregard. But anything between 0 and 1080 will be within the range of 0 to 360 once we divide by 3 at the end. So let's think about our tan graph at this point. Oh, I'm horrible at these, sorry. Okay, so 90, okay, and then 180, 270, 360. So, oh dear, you get the idea, right? So this, and we found that our first one is 63. Okay, so you know that you're also going to have a result here, which is going to be 180 plus 63. So that is going to be 243.3. And you know that this is going to repeat 3 times as you get up to 1080. So you can add 360 to this, and that will take you to this one here. You can add 360 to this, and it will take you to that one there. And then you add 360 to those. So I would like you to maybe pause the video at this point and see if you can figure out what the other 4 answers are going to be. And I'll write them down. Okay. So here are the answers that I've got. Hopefully these are correct. You can email me if I've made an error, because after all it's Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Wednesday. I don't even know what day it is. Okay, so the final step, what are we going to do? Think about it. We've got 3 theta equals all of these values. Our last step is going to be divide by 3. So we divide all of those by 3. And therefore, theta is going to be 21.3, 81.1, should put my degree signs in, I guess, 141.1, 201.1, 261.1, 321.1. There we go. I think I'll leave this video here and maybe do a short video with a couple more so that we don't have a big upload time. Thank you.